is that if I were to take a triangle, my ratios are 2, 3, 7. I can also use them with an x. So 2x, 3x, 7x. You do the same thing. You can add 2x plus 3x plus 7x equals 180. And then add and then divide gives you the same answer. So either way you look at it, this is a applied problem. You're using what you know. I know ratios. I know what a triangle equals, and I have to figure out how to find that. So this is a problem-solving question, and you're going to see some of these on the ACT. So this isn't really a standard. It's not a concept to teach you. It's just putting a bunch of things together that we've talked about so far. Okay, almost done. Looking at question 4. It says, in the figure below, what is the length of the altitude? Remember, altitude is height. And height, remember, is always vertical. Nobody stands slanting up. It's always vertical. So it wants to know the altitude that passes the vertex x. So here's my vertex x. I want it straight down. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Well, the nice thing is that you have coordinates, and it's a vertical line, so you just have to find the difference. Remember, this is my y-axis. I'm only concerned about my y values because that's what's going to give me my height. So my highest y value is 8. My lowest is 4. So 8 minus 4 is 4. So remember, anytime it's vertical or horizontal, y'all don't have to use the distance formula. You just count. So if you don't want to subtract, you can always draw your lines and just count from here up. Either way, you get the same answer. Okay, and then this last question is kind of tough. This is another applied problem. It's just using what you know. It says triangle PQR has side lengths ABC shown in the figure below. You have a dotted segment D. So we're going to label this D. And it originates at point P. It's perpendicular to QR. All of this is shown. It wants to know the ratio of the length of D to length PQR. Well, I have 3 triangles. We're going to look at 2 of them. So I have this big triangle here. I'm going to redraw it. I have Q, P, R, C, B, A. Then I have this medium-sized triangle. And we're going to redraw this one as well. So it's P, some letter R. I'm just turning it around or flipping it or whatever. I know that the hypotenuse is C. Sorry, the hypotenuse is B. I don't know what my base is, but I have my height as D. And it wants to know the ratio, so fractions, of the length of D to the length of PQ. So we're going to match D to PQ. So D and PQ, so it's D over A. And then I pick where I have other 2 sides. I don't know what this side is, so I'm not going to match these up, but I can match this B and C. So I started with D. I got to put B on top. Remember, you see the same triangle all the time. We started with the small, medium triangle. And what goes with this B? This C. So the ratio is B over C. Like I said, this was a tougher unit just because a lot of these questions from the ACT are all applied. So you're having to use a bunch of different things that you guys already know and problem solve to find your right answer. So now you guys have some practice on Go Formative. Guys, please, please, please do the practice. You're not learning that much watching me. You're learning by actively working through and problem solving through these problems. This is the only way you're going to get better for the ACT.